The history of More Insight, 30 years of helping clients thrive. At More Insight, we are proud to be celebrating our 30-year anniversary with this very special video series, What Makes More Insight More? The last 30 years have been quite an adventure, and so in this first video, we are going to be giving you an overview of how it all started back in 1991 with our founding director himself, Peter Morley. We are going to discover what motivated Peter to set up the company, his vision, and what he and his team wanted to achieve.
We set up More Insight because I was working in a Big Four firm in Deloitte Haskins & Sells, merged with Coopers and Livebrand, but we then had an opportunity. My senior manager, Julian Hamel, won the job to put new financial systems into Christie's International. So we set up Insight at that time, and we implemented GC McEwen Integra at Christie's on time and on budget. And this was a global rollout, both of London, New York, Los Angeles, Paris and Geneva. And that was our first major triumph. Our vision was to do what we did for Deloitte's, which was to run a finance and ERP systems centre of excellence. ERP was very much in its infancy in those days, but we achieved that for the client, and we wanted to be able to do that as our own business. We actually had leading thought in terms of how these systems should be procured, how they should be implemented, and how they should actually operate. And we wanted to put that into practice.
Our clients have always been at the heart of our business, with a focus to help organisations large and small to understand the finance and ERP systems market. Our aim is to guide our clients to achieve financial integrity and optimal reporting from best practice processes enabled by technology. Let's hear from a client and they can tell you more.
I worked with More Insight twice actually. I think as far back as, I was just trying to remember, it's about 2008 the first time. And then more recently when we re-implemented to a different system. So the one in 2008 was really about putting right a system implementation that had been done a few years before with someone else, and we kind of had to go right back to the beginning really, and re-implement properly and effectively, working with More Insight. And then more recently with the changes that were going off, and we moved away from what was an ERP system that time to a more best of breed system, and again work with them to re-implement that across the council. I mean, work with More Insight twice. I mean, that's not an accident. The second time was really because I knew that if we got back working with them again based on our experience the first time, I'd have somebody we could rely on. As I said, trust and integrity around that, know the job would be done properly, thoroughly, that they would make a real effort to work with our team and to make sure we got a quality project at the end, and that's kind of always given me a lot of comfort in terms of knowing that I've got people I can rely on to do a good job. You know, and if the brief needs to change because we need to get something right between us, that you can have that conversation.
Insight, I think, genuinely has a depth of knowledge and understanding of finance and accounting of those client base. So Peter, our founding director, has I think probably exceptional knowledge and is known as an expert in that field. And that's something that Insight have over and above our competitors, that we can train our staff to know and understand. And really to be able to bring to light for those clients solutions that are really genuinely optimal across systems, regardless of what those systems are. And so that's something that we are really key in delivering to our clients, I think.